I'm not crying. You are.
I'm not crying. It's my eyes that are doing strange things.
It's because you're so madly in love with me.
I am. It gets me all emotion.
Tears of joy and love.
Yeah. I get moist. I do.
Do you twitch?
I do. I'm sorry, guys. Now we've got to remember we're not on Rumble and we can't say what the hell we want.
Yeah, and this talk was supposed to be for the last show.
I don't know. Whenever we're live together, this always happens. So
yeah,
we can't help it. We're in love, guys.
Yeah.
We're in love. We can't help it.
So hi everyone. Well, oh, we got to change the banner. We're still on live with Gregg and Allie here at Global Predictions. There we go. Welcome to Global Predictions with Psychically and me. If you have a question you would like to ask us for us to look at through the tarot, put it in capital, all uppercase, as Seeker did right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way we'll see it and we won't skip over it. Now, just out of curiosity, I knocked my cards over, and what did I have? Oh yeah, okay. The cards that fell out were 3 major arcana: the Hanged Man, Justice, and the World.
Say that again. Hangman.
Yeah, Hangman.
The World.
Justice.
And
the World.
So everything is upside down, but justice is coming and it's going to be a good outcome.
Yeah.
That's it. Our job today is done. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
That's all that's needed. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. 3 major arcana pop out saying that something big is going on. Something really big is going on, but there's an amazing outcome to it as well. So
yeah.
Real quick, hi to Seeker and Linda and Lise, Shannon, Rose, Sandy. Many of you we saw at 8:00 in our last show. LZ. Hi to Star and Deborah. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So
hello everyone. Oh no, it's very hopeful for Rumble. We've had some good news about Rumble, definitely. So if you aren't on Rumble, please sign up. It's a beautiful platform. I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff on there on my channel. My channel is just Psychically on Rumble. So yeah. In the little break, I opened up a message that somebody sent to me. I can't remember the lady's name. I'll find it out in a minute. But anyway, she said she sent me a video and she said this may be of interest to you and Gregg. And I played a little bit of it while Gregg came on. And basically, there are earthquakes going on all over the world. And they are all, and this can't be true, all 3 point, 3 point, 3 point, 3 point, 3.5, 3 point this, 3 point that. And then in other places, it's 5 point, 5 point, 5 point, 5 point, 5 point. And, are they still working on the tunnels? Are they still clearing out the DUMBSs? Are they still doing that? And that's one of my questions. That's what I would like to know.
What's going on through my head is that, is there tectonic plate movement going on? Are things starting to shift underneath with the Earth? Maybe we are long overdue for magnetic and physical pole shift. But you know what? That to me, there are thousands of ships that are out there, huge freaking ships.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that we'll get taken up on the ships long before there's a physical pole shift. So they better have the same ship for you and me.
I heard that the pole shift is near on impossible, but that's just, I don't know.
Well, they've proven through ice core samples that it's happened numerous times throughout history. You can tell by the magnetics in lava as well, how the magnetics will change completely opposite to what they are or used to be.
So that means the north is the south and the south is the north. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the sun would rise in the west. Yeah. But I don't think anyone has to worry about that. I don't think, like I said, I think the ships will take care of that. And long before any of that shit happens. I don't know. But I can't tell you, I don't, do you think the ships are going to say Hillary Clinton and Ghislaine Maxwell, come aboard? Do you think they're going to say that? Or do you think they're going to say, no, you didn't make the, what do you think? I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
The evil ones won't, they'll be locked up anyway. Sorry, my makeup's come off. Yeah, the evil ones will be locked away anyway. Anybody who is, because they are in charge of the what's that? NSA. They're in charge of the NSA now. They know who has been doing what, and there's going to be a huge roundup. And so these people will not be able to get on these ships because they are locked up.
I'm feeling that this roundup is going to happen sooner than later. There's a lot of activity going on in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
And recently, in this past week, we saw Pepe the QAnon frog appear on the Times Square billboard, which is this huge billboard in New York City.
Really?
If Pepe the frog is basically associated with draining the swamp.
Is it really?
Yeah, and so it's interesting. I think something's going on. It's probably already happening, and as we touched upon in our last show, the Hollywood writers allegedly are on strike, which means the talk show people that are all on Epstein's list are not doing their talk shows. Well, why can't they write their own material? Why are they all of a sudden incapable of writing their own stuff anymore? Why do they need to rely on what? But ultimately, though, what is it possible? Is it possible that they were already rounded up? Right? Makes you wonder.
Well, I've got it written down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one, Linda. That's the show there. Since on YouTube was the earthquake coverage. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, yeah, it is all happening on there. He's got it all up.
Shannon, Sandy, Elsie, Lise,
Very
Star.
Thank you,
Barbara.
Deborah.
Haven't gotten there yet, but hi to Julie from Australia. Good morning to you. And Anne, welcome back. Claudette, thank you for moderating. Appreciate you so much. And thank you, Deborah. Appreciate you. There's so much action going on. Night sky here. Yeah, there's a lot of ships out there. Believe it. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I feel them. I feel them. They are enjoying this show. They're like watching this. It's the greatest show they've ever seen. Imagine the Truman Show.
Yep.
Imagine the Truman Show. We are the Trumans on Earth, and they're going. What are they going to do now? How are they going to react to that?
Mm-hmm. very excited for the outcome, whatever it is. The blast before peace. Sure. Yeah. Bring it on, baby.
Oh yeah. Are you more comfortable in your bedroom, my love?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely. Not sure when Tara's going to be back. I don't think it's going to be next Tuesday, but probably by the following, and then I'll do the when she's here, I'll do it in the living room with her. But it's much better for me just on my own in the bedroom. Much better for my back and my posture. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I heard a disturbing thing that Camilla's going to be queen. She's going to be queen. Really? She's like...
Well, how would that happen?
Well, exactly. They're making it up as they go along.
Doesn't Charles have to die first?
Well, that's like, I mean, it's king and queen, Camilla.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's like, but it didn't happen with the queen's husband. The queen's husband was Prince.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're making it up as they go along.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget to bring in your question, guys. Don't wait till the end when we've nearly run out of time, because that's what usually happens.
I know.
Yeah.
Last week we had 10 questions in the last 20 minutes or so, and
we did get through them all, though.
Yeah, if you wait too long, we're not going to get through them all. But so if you have questions, ask them now, and otherwise it'll be a short show. And we'll do a lot more on Thursday.
We are, yeah. I've got down here about the Hollywood writers. In France, the protests are continuing over there. They really do show us all what's going on, with the fact that they will stand up and fight for what they want, not as in fisticuff fight. They'll just protest, and they get tear gassed and everything by the police. But it doesn't come on mainstream media. All that's going on.
Is there a question in there with France?
Well, not really. I'm just wanted to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Because I need to give people hope, because people are standing up all over the world. They're standing up and saying no more. It's happening.
Yeah, and that's this is still a reflection of Pluto and Capricorn. Last time Pluto was in Capricorn was during both the French and American revolutions back in the 1700s. This is that energy that Pluto and Capricorn has. It has that energy of revolution and bringing the truth to surface.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do the beings in the ship have physical bodies? Let me ask that.
I think that's more of an opinion question. I don't see answering it through the cards. I mean,
Not
good.
Really. I feel as if there's a mixture. Yeah, I think this is the biggest event, just the biggest event that the Earth has ever seen.
Yes.
Pretty.
Dolores Cannon said that the extraterrestrials that she communicated with said that this is the greatest show on Earth, and there's so many people watching, so many of our star family, our galactic family, watching and pulling for us. So.
Yep. So imagine all that beautiful energy coming down to Earth as well, the love vibration. It's not just coming from us, it's coming from all over. So the off-worlder beings, they live on love vibration. That's what they live on. So for them to be shining and pouring that love down on us, all we have to do is accept it and just say, yep, I'm happy for any love vibration that there is. Doesn't matter where it's
or tune in.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or simply tune into it. Yeah. Hi, Julie from Australia. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
Liz from Roswell, Atlanta, Georgia. Hi. Welcome back to
Yeah.
Anne.
Hey, Anne.
Yeah, I'm so far behind on this stuff again. Okay, yeah. Hi to Lise. Thanks for joining us again. And Amanda Crofts. Please put your questions in uppercase because we can write them down right now, but might skip over them. We're not going to, it's hard to see like what Elsie did, you know?
It'd be an actual question, though. That could just be a statement. Marejo said, "Is king and is Charles is king? Can he make the rules?" No. Well, he can, but it goes through a process. There was a big hoo-ha about the actual wording that he was going to say. And if he's a certain wording, which he's supposed to say in the ceremony, it was all going to blow up in his face. So I don't quite know much about it, but you can Google it and look it up. But there's a big process. It's all the rituals are set, structured to the book. So if there's a change, it has to be a big one.
This is a good question. Why is President Trump in Scotland and Ireland?
I didn't know he was. Okay.
He is. Allegedly, he's there on a golf to golf, but there's probably something a little bit more behind that. I think we have enough to get started, don't we?
We do. I didn't see all that question, but that's okay. I'll see it later.
Okay.
All right, my love.
Our first question comes from Seeker. Are Camilla and Charles twin flames?
That makes me feel a bit queasy, but we'll ask the question.
Yeah. And I haven't drawn my cards yet, so I'm drawing them right now. And what I'm seeing is that, you know what? They are. I'm not necessarily getting twin flames, but I'm getting that they're made for each other. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not seeing. I think that they're coming. They're part of a more nefarious galactic race that, they talk about those, the 13 bloodlines. Well, they're not necessarily from this planet. I'm not sure exactly where they're from. They could be some of the more nefarious Orions, because there's that Orion war that's going on right now with the Queen controlling all the traffic up above. So, yeah, I'm not getting that they're twin flames. I'm getting that they are made for each other, in whatever facet that they're heading, but it's not necessarily a good one. But they're on the same page, as in what their motivation and goals are against humanity. That's what I got. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got interesting cards. They were supposed to be that their job to come down here was they were supposed to turn things around. They failed their mission. They were supposed to do the right thing, and I think that's why Diana came into the pathway of Charles, to give him his best chance of coming good, and he obviously didn't. So he was supposed to transform things. He's supposed to bring heaven on earth. He was supposed to be part of the thing. So Camilla, I don't feel as if there is a twin flame energy there. And they're here. It was a set pathway that was supposed to be on. And I think, if he was going to stay on the good side, if he wanted to be on the good side and reveal everything, then that he would have stayed with Diana. But the other timeline was Camilla, and that's the one he's chosen. So yeah, they've both ladies played a role in this. I don't feel as if he was down here to meet the twin flame energy on this lifetime. Yeah, and it's in energy all over. Yeah.
Okay. I guess the next one would be the Hollywood writers. What would the question be on?
The question, let's think of a question for that. What is the real reason that the writers are on strike?
Okay. Wow. There's turmoil going on in Hollywood. This may have something to do with what we were talking about earlier with that Peppy the frog showing up on the Times Square's billboard with all the planes and activities that are going on in Guantanamo Bay. There could be, this might be the beginning of the sealed indictments. What I'm getting, and I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case, but I'm getting there's a lot of turmoil going on. And the change is going to happen. It's already in the process of happening, with the outcome being the sun. So I expect, the next 2-3 months to be, wow, just, put your seatbelt on, and we're about to go warp speed towards changes that you've never seen before. So get ready. Yeah, something big is going on.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel as though a lot of the it is about the children. The in the background, there's a lot of things about the children and truth coming out. They are being tested. The people who are left in Hollywood, there seems to be a bit of a test that is going on. It's like, are you going to do the good thing or the bad thing? What are you going to do? Because they're trying to just weed out the last of the bad stuff. So yeah, they are seeing who is being taught. Okay, so I'm seeing interviews. They're showing me interviews when I look. They're sitting these writers down, or they are, coming in and talking to people. I feel as if they are finding out what they know. And if they divulge information, it's like they can stay doing what they're doing. I feel that it's a big test that's going on, but it's like they're finding out the last bits of the puzzle for Hollywood, the Hollywood scene. Yeah. Some of the writers are just totally independent, and I feel that there is a strike going on with them. But they're using the strike energy to find out as much information as possible about the children and how the children are being used in these films and box sets, things. Yeah. And obviously they are also giving them, I feel, a talk about what is to be expected in the future regarding the writing, re-education of them. Re-education, none of this woke shit, it's not going to fly. So yeah, there's a big shake up. Yeah, I feel the same 2 months we're going to see some massive things. So, yes. Mhm. So we've done this Seeker one, haven't we?
Okay, you kind of broke up a little at the end, but I got the gist of it. There's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes, and this might be, a ruse, basically. Look over here while all this shit's going on over there, right?
Yep. How much of it broke up?
Okay.
How much of it did, darling?
No, wasn't much. It was just right at the end.
Okay, that's fine then. You covered it.
Yep. Yep. So LZ is asking, do the beings of the ship have physical bodies? I wasn't sure how to attack this, but I did through the cards. I put it out there, and do the beings in the ship have physical bodies? I'm getting that they can, but they don't have to. And of course, I drew the star card, on them as well. But yeah, I also, they can. It's part of the, a transition kind of thing. In order for us to feel comfortable, they'll show to us as beings that look very similar to the human race as well. So yeah, the answer I'm getting is yes. They do have physical bodies, but they can also become invisible if that's what they wanted to do.
You said it all. I got exactly the same. Yep. Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, so our next one.
So in a chess game, the queen protects the king. The queen are gone, and will Charles get coronated? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this either. Well, what would stop him from getting coronated?
I didn't think it was going to get this far, to be fair. I really didn't. Yeah, I'm so surprised.
Well, if nothing else, if nothing else, will we get coronated? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, and I don't want it to be.
Yeah.
The royal family died when Diana died, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what I'm saying is getting through, but I really don't.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little. Mm-hmm.
What's the next one?
Barbara's asking, are most ships we see man-made?
Not most.
And did you want to answer this?
I can go with what my guys are saying, and no, there are certain ships that are man-made, yes, but the majority of the ships at the moment, I feel, are off-worlders, but they will only be seen when they want to be seen. So, it's not an accident if you see one. It's not an accident. They want to show themselves to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that. Actually, there are a lot of man-made ships, but in proportion to the ships that are not man-made, it's not that many. When you look at it proportionally, there's a lot more of our galactic neighbors and friends out there. Like I said, though, there are still a lot of man-made ships out there, but you got to look at it in a, proportionally. And when you look at it from that perspective, there's a ton of benevolent ships up there. I'm not sure about this one. A UFO filmed by NASA the other day. Do you know anything about that?
Was that a true UFO that was filmed by NASA the other day? I believe that they are revealing stuff. I know that part of NASA has been taken over, and that they are revealing stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, once they would turn off the camera footage, they would turn off, they would hide everything. So I feel as if this is the disclosure, but it's for their own benefit, because then they can use the UFO agenda against us, saying that they are, that's going to be the next, fear thing. So yeah, they are revealing what's out there now, because it's part of their agenda.
Well, I'm kind of looking at that from a similar angle, that they're going to show stuff, but there's an agenda that's going on. And what I'm getting on that particular, I have no idea what this is. I haven't seen the video, but I'm not seeing anything in the cards that's saying it was a true UFO, although it could be one of ours. It could be something that was created, maybe CGI even. I don't know. I'm not getting anything that it was a true UFO, though. I don't see anything in that.
I think they'll find it really difficult to pull the wool over our eyes now, because there's a lot of people that are talking about, the good side of the off-worlders. So I think they'd find it difficult. A lot of people are talking about the holographic kind of stuff that they're doing, and the fact that it might fool some people, but I don't feel it won't affect all of us. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. Oh, Claudette, we can see a triangle at all that has been there before. Oh, right now, Claudette, can you take a video or camera of it? Camera photograph.
I must have missed something. I don't see what you're talking about.
I'll show you. We can see a triangle out of our back door that has never been seen before. So
Okay.
yeah, if you take a photograph, that would be brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. LZ's asking, why are there so many tornadoes from Texas to Florida? Are they manufactured? Let us take a peek. Sorry, I didn't have my cards ready for this one. Yeah. There's something going on. And I have a feeling a lot of this weather manipulation is manufactured, whether it's tornadoes. We've seen all sorts of flooding and rain and everything like that. Apparently in China, I think it is that they've increased the rain production there some astronomical amount. So obviously there's a lot of weather manipulation going on in the world. And this is what Allie and I have been talking about as being part of, the manufactured end times, to make it seem like that it's following the biblical end times, but it doesn't have to be this way. A lot of this shit is man-made, and that's what I'm getting. They are manufactured, and you know.
Oh, I think we might have lost Greg there. So, oh, he's back.
Yeah, I accidentally hit leave studio because I was laying my cards down, and apparently my cursor was over that. But anyway, yeah, I got to create a little bit more room here for my cards. But yeah, I'm getting that it's manufactured.
Yeah, so, I do feel as if there's been a lot of these weather manipulations that have actually been corrected by the angelic realm and the off-worlders. So I feel as if there has been a lot of intervention, that some of these were meant to be a lot worse. In fact, I saw that the last time that there was one with Greg, although it was devastating, it was supposed to be a lot worse than that. That was, in fact, I think Greg saw that it came, it was going towards, I think, his parents, and then it did a U-turn and off. So yeah, you can see intervening. So yes, I do feel as if a lot of them are manufactured. Some are, they're what happens, but I feel that they might even, if it's going to be a small one, they can manipulate it to be bigger. So it could start off as a natural one, and yeah. So, but the military are intervening, and I feel that the heart machines will be taken back over by the good guys. So, it's difficult every week coming here and saying it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine, and it can be really frustrating. I know for you guys, it's the truth. It's what we are getting. Both of us are getting the same thing, because there are things that I doubt. I think, oh God, is that going to be right? Can that be true? And it's just a yes, and yes every time. So yeah, it is all being sorted out. But yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, especially when and this witch hunt for Trump is, I mean, how many lawsuits are going on at the moment? Is that not just the most obvious thing? So is it a white hat operation, or at least some of these things, just to expose just how corrupt the legal system is? I mean, that is total exposure. What do you think? He's frozen. You're back.
Okay. Yeah, you were breaking up, and that was probably on my end because I couldn't enter back in, but you were breaking up pretty badly.
I was talking about the witch hunt with Trump, and the fact that it is so obvious and it is so exposing just how bad the legal system is. Is it a white hat operation? What do you think?
I guess it depends on what aspect you're talking about. I mean, because there's a lot of shit that's going on with Trump, and I'm not sure what aspect.
But there's three of them all at the same time. How on earth can somebody have three at the same time and that be like just a coincidence? It's
what do you mean? There's three. I missed something apparently when you were breaking up. There's three Trumps?
There's three trials going on with Trump coming up. There's one at the moment with a rape charge.
Okay.
There's another one with the about the documents, and then there's another one with this, what's his name, Bragg. So that's 3 he's facing right now.
A rape charge? I didn't hear about that.
It's going on right now.
And what about what's the second one with documents? With documents, what's
With
up
the
with
documents
that?
the
How am I
documents
missing
that,
all this stuff?
the documents that he took, that Biden also took documents that were actually not locked up or anything.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
Trump had, and this was
Yep.
linked with the raid that was happening in his house when they raided the place. And so
Right.
he's got that one that's coming up, and this rape one, right, and then the other one with Bragg. It's just, to me, it's too darn out there for it to be anything other than a friggin' movie.
Well, you know, it all comes at an interesting time when, you know, the focus has now turned to Hunter Biden's laptop. Now Hunter Biden is saying that, you know, he can't afford to pay for child support. Well, what happens to all that money from Burisma? You know,
Yeah.
he allegedly had to sell his Porsche. You know.
I feel so sorry for him.
Anyway. Yeah, but that shit's gonna explode in Joe Biden's face, and that's gonna be the reason why Trump gets reinstated by September. Beginning
It's a
of
bit of fluff that keeps coming at me. It's just this little bit of fluff. Sorry. Yeah, I think he will be reinstated because of all this, and they know this. This is their last attempt, so you know it is the black hats doing it. I'm not saying they're not, but I do think that the white hats, it's like they are laughing at this. This is backfiring so much. Yeah, you see, Greg's freezing or I'm freezing. Can you guys let us know if it's Gregg or is it me? Because one of us may need to restart our computers.
We both are.
Or is it them interfering?
I rebooted before we came on.
Me too.
It's crazy. Yeah. This shouldn't be happening unless we're getting attacked.
I've got complete signal,
God.
the whole signal.
Yeah, it could be a DDoS attack that's going on, but
Oh, so it's Gregg, not Ali.
okay.
It is them interfering, you know.
Yep.
There's no reason for this. Oh, see, Nancy said it was both of you at the same time at one point. So, okay. If it gets too bad, let us know, and perhaps one of us will restart, and then the other one will restart when the other one gets back.
So,
what's our next question?
I don't know.
So Sandy said it's Ali skipping here and there.
Is this
the weird noise, Karina, is probably my fan.
Yeah. If you, I don't understand this. Is this a question? Because we're asking you to put questions in capital letters. You're repeating a whole portion. Weird YouTube. I don't get it. Why? Is there a question there?
I don't think so. I think that's a statement. Yeah.
All right. Well, please be cognizant when you ask questions. Only put the questions in capital letters, okay? Because that threw me off.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to throw me off. It doesn't.
And yeah, comments in capital letters will throw us off easily. But yeah, something huge as far as collapsing. Yeah.
Where are we up to?
I don't know. I'm trying to find other questions. Here's one, and I don't know who this person is. Do you know who
It's
Durante?
Moira. Oh, I thought you was asking about Moira. Sorry.
Do you know who Durante Day, really the son of Camilla and Charles, that was given up for adoption when he was 8 years old?
I don't know who he is, but we can answer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
that's
can
always
ask the
good.
cards, but we don't. We
Take
don't
a
know.
look. Yeah.
You going first?
Okay. Of course. Yeah. Durante Day, really the son of Camilla. Well, that's interesting. I've got. I'm not sure which one it is. Let me go. There's. He's the son of one of them, but I can't figure out which one it is, because I don't know a lot about him.
I've got two kings. So is it King Charles?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that was kind of like a one I didn't expect.
Yep.
At all. Yeah. Very good. Thank you, baby.
Take how you find it, really, but that's what I would say.
Oh, really? We both went blank. Both of our screens went black on here on StreamYard.
What, just now?
Yeah, and we both came back.
Stop with the interference,
Okay, so
you assholes. You guys are brilliant.
Ellie's. Oh, there you are. Okay, we have a question from Brian Chapman.
Okay.
And he's asking, are Putin, Bush, Biden, Freemasons all in the same club trying to keep power? Yeah, wow. This is going to be quick and short for me. Got the ace, definitely. Got the devil card, right? And transition going on. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that's going on with them. And they're trying to keep power. It's an illusion. I guarantee if I pulled a couple more cards, the moon would come up on that, showing the illusion that it really is. Yeah, there a lot of them. Yeah, surprisingly. Keep in mind, though, not all Freemasons are bad. There's benevolent Freemasons as well. So, but I hate to say it, but yeah, I don't know how Bush could be in that club. My gut's saying there's no effing way that Putin, Bush, Biden are all in the same. Well, it's not necessarily. It's more Putin. I can't believe that. And maybe that was the older Putin, because there's obviously a number of different Putins out there. And maybe the older one was in that club trying to keep power, but not the one that's in there right now.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah. I asked about the new Putin, and I got the peacekeeper. Okay. Peacekeeper, negotiator. Talks are going well. Communication is flowing with the good guys. That's the new Putin. And obviously, I know that he's either mask wearer, a double, but he's definitely working with the white hats. he is clearing out the swamp, which is probably worse than the USA. Ukraine is worse, so he's clearing out that, and that will end game. This is what my guys have said, when Mr. T went around all the countries, went to Putin and said, this is the information we've got on you, and either that Putin been taken out and a new one put in, which I'm probably going to go with that. But it was basically the deal was, okay, but I am the one that's clearing out the Ukraine. I'm going to do that. You're not doing that. Or it had to be that it's Russia that's got to clear out the Ukraine, not the USA. So I just wanted to pick a card for the old Putin. So the old Putin was definitely part of that club. Yeah, definitely part of the old club. I pulled a card for Bush, and he's a CIA operative, Bush. So it's all linked with the CIA as well. And I just got a blatant yes with Biden. You see, when you get to a certain level of Freemasons, they have to be satanic. They wouldn't get in the club otherwise. They wouldn't get to that high vibrational energy. The ones at the bottom don't have any idea. They might get little deals here and there because they're a Freemason, but it's not as corrupt as it is at the top. And it's like with any pyramid, people at the bottom, like of the banking system, people at the bottom of the banking system don't know what's going on at the top of the banking system. They have no idea. So of course they can sing its praises, all that's the idea. No, we're a good establishment. No, we help people. No, we do this. It's like, and they're sincerely believing that until they actually get further and further up the ladder, and they wouldn't get up the ladder unless they could be corrupted or they could, one or the other. Anyway, that's what I got. I think Greg's sat back and gone to sleep.
No, I'm kicking back, listening. With what you were saying about Bush and CIA, yeah, his daddy was the reason why that they didn't release the JFK files.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that for sure. Okay, and I've got these written on the back of the cards. Look, CIA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For Bush.
Yeah.
So that even said it in plain sight.
Yep. The JFK files were sealed for 50 years, but they didn't release them because Daddy Bush was still alive, and a lot of people believed that he had a big role in the assassination of JFK.
I get a big fat yes for that. Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Yes, I have several books by Manly P. Hall. He's into the more esoteric part of Freemasonry, and I've got quite a few actually, articles on IN5D with Manly P. Hall teachings in them. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Manly P. Hall and the esoteric material that he's put out to learn from. It's fantastic. And thank you for the super sticker, Christina.
Thank you, Christina.
This is kind of tiptoe around this one.
Not him directly.
No. But that's what, yeah, I mean, I don't even think I need to draw cards on this one. Not him directly, but he was like one of the masterminds behind it, what a lot of people don't realize here in the United States, Prescott Bush Daddy Bush's father and W's grandfather, Prescott Bush, was arrested for funding both sides of World War II. But they never taught us that in high school, or in any part of school here. Had we learned that, neither Bush would have been elected president.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and this was all part of, the whole cover up that's going on with exactly what we're seeing right here as well.
Mm.
Yep.
So, Nancy, I think it's all part of this game that is being played out, and he's an illegitimate president. He shouldn't be there at all. It will be all seen. It's like Trump has to be seen as being squeaky clean. He has to be seen as playing everything by the book, and playing the game for the other people that aren't awake to understand. Well, he is, he's done this and he's done that and he's done nothing wrong, and they're still going after him, and this and this and this and this, because at the end of the day, if he is reinstated, they can't have some of the population then having civil war because, don't believe that he's the rightful. So it all has to play out and be revealed, the truth being revealed, and that's why there's so many reveals. So, Biden was supposed to, he's come along and he has destroyed things, but you've seen how quickly Mr. T put it together after the shutdown. Everybody was locked in their homes, and so look at the economy and what he did with that. So, he is very, very much. And the other thing I got today, my love, was I believe that the money has to fall on Biden's watch. So I believe that the new monetary system, there's going to be a little gap.
Wait, you broke up. I believe.
Am I back or not?
Yeah, you are now, but you said, I believe the monetary system, Biden's watch, something in between that. And I had no idea what you...
I'll try. Biden, I think the money has to fall apart on Biden's watch. The dollar has to go down on Biden's watch. There'll be a small gap where there'll be panic. Then there'll be the statement of Trump. Am I still breaking up? I can't do it. I can't do anymore. I can't talk.
Yeah, it's breaking up horribly on my end.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should wrap it up here.
We can't do it. Yeah. We can't carry on. Sorry, guys.
Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of interference. Yeah, and we apologize for that. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and thank you for all the questions. Join us on Thursday, because hopefully we'll be on Rumble for uncensored and live on Rumble at Thursday, 8 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. UK. So definitely check us out on Rumble. Sorry for all the static and the interference tonight, guys.
Everybody else heard me. Darling, everybody else, love, everybody else heard me.
Well, it's I'm not, and I've got a horrible connection.
Either way,
if you want to stay on, you can.
No,
my
baby.
Connection's too bad.
No, darling. Yeah. But yeah. So we are sorry, guys. We on Rumble on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're coming in fine. I'm the one that is not coming in well. So, I mean, if you wanted to stay on, you're more than welcome to. But
No, baby. No, it's okay. It's okay. What I'll do though is I'll write down the questions. I'll write down the questions that were on here that we couldn't answer, and we'll answer them on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I think we got through most of them, though.
Oh, did we? Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Just
Am I drinking enough watch?
It's water.
I don't get it.
It's water. She's probably going on her phone. Water.
Yeah. I've got plenty of water right next to me. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go.
Guys.
It's crazy. The interference is horrible on my end. So, love you all. Take care, everyone. See you on Thursday.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.